Hi, we're Antonia and Richard. Welcome to Ant and Dick's Excellent Adventure.
I've straightened my moustache up. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. You can see that behind us. If you've watched us before, you'll all know how I love a good Sherman tank. What? What's funny?
You're also funny.
Is that funny? Oh, okay. Anyway, that's a Sherman tank.
Yeah.
Look, yeah. So we're just in, when in France and all that, you know.
Yeah.
We're in this tiny little village, Baden Villa.
Baden Villa.
One of those anyway.
Yeah.
Excuse a bad pronunciation, I'm sure. And we've tripped over this. So there it is in all its glory. So rather interesting name, Mort Homme, literally dead man.
Dead man.
Is a literal translation. Can't see any damage other than it looks like there's a shrapnel hole of some sort there, look, and possibly something there as well. Anyway, Ant, bless her, in her best translation, is going to tell us what this says.
You did the translation, didn't you? I'm just
did.
trying to remember it. Anyway, largely it says, to all that pass by here, stop respectively in front of this tank, which of the 501st Regiment of Combat Tanks and the 2nd Division, commanded by General Leclerc. And this was hit by the enemy on the 17th of November 1944 whilst liberating Baden Villa, or however you pronounce it.
Yeah.
But,
Cool, love these.
I love how
These things should be remembered,
Yeah.
you know. And nobody's put any stickers on it either, which is good.
Yeah.
Unlike the one in Croatia. Perhaps it's a Croatian thing. You can see the sort of whole machine gun is missing. Strangely, I don't know why. What's the matter with these people taking the machine guns off stuff? But apart from that, it's in fairly good nick. Somebody's inscribed their name on the side of it there.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Every village square should have
A Sherman tank.
or something historical.
They should.
That's related.
Yeah. These things should be remembered. We're going to do the house as well,
Yeah.
just quickly. Isn't that the best Halloween house you've seen? Ever? Hey, we'll just do that quickly. Anyway, back to reality. Right, onwards. Brilliant. Love it. And walk away then. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. You rejoin us. We are not far from Calais. We're due on the Channel tomorrow
Yep.
to return to the UK. But continuing our World War II theme, we are at Blockhaus. Go on.
Depelec.
Which is supposed
to be the largest blockhouse in northern France.
Yeah. Time is a bit limited, so we're going to skip round a little bit quickly, unfortunately. But we'll take you with us and show you what we can. Interesting stuff. So I've no idea how long this is going to go on for. I've no idea how big it is. Bigger than we've got time for, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But let's start off here with some train carriages, which presumably is how it was built. All these things were built by slave labour, basically, weren't they?
So it seems.
Yeah. So presumably this is how the people would have arrived in the train carriages. This would have been the station. And dear girl, where are you? Come and step this way. It's how closely people were packed in here. You can't get your head round turning up like this in an enclosed carriage, not knowing where you're going, what's going to happen to you.
No.
It's impossible to imagine, isn't it? You know, but that's what it was about. No windows, just a door each side, packed in. Dunkirk. Sea mine. Fascinating stuff, isn't it, Ant?
Isn't it just?
Pocket submarine. And Azdic, which I've heard of, funnily enough, named after me. Azdic. Oh, I'm not making it up, it says so there. Azdic. Early radar. Do you think these ones have been diffused? Don't give it a kick, Ant. See what happens. Oh, chasing bombs, look. Test drops, precision and trained pilots. English bombs made of wood and German ones made of concrete. That's because we was cheapskates, see?
Bombs. Yeah.
And Camp Cat.
Bonjour.
His name might be Fritz. You don't know?
Yeah, Fritz.
Hey, Fritz. He might be a German cat. Might be a Jerry cat.
Jerry cat.
Anyway, this is what we've come to have a look at. It's quite something to say the least.
Bekijk nu de talrijke openingen op de muur. Deze waren bestemd voor de luchtvoorziening van de bunker en de compressorgroepen voor de vloeibare zuurstof.
Hey. It's very impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is going to end up being far too long, isn't it, this video?
Yeah.
There'll be far too much to see. It's huge, isn't it? Absolutely huge. It's awe-inspiring, isn't it? It's just huge, and to think of the lives that were sacrificed in the building of it.
Yeah.
They were, you know, prisoners of war and stuff like that. The usual, I suppose. Gypsies.
Certainly very humbling, isn't it?
Yeah, and whatnot that were brought here to build the place out of concrete. Wearing their clogs.
They're wooden
Clogs,
wooden
which
clogs.
were specifically designed as
To
difficult.
stop them running away.
Yeah, that you couldn't run in them. And this is what it was all about. The V1 rocket on its rail here, ready for launch. Presumably it would have been at the other end of the rail. And then the V2, which was the forerunner to space travel. Hence why,
Was it?
yeah. Well, it was the first, I believe it was the first rocket of its kind,
Yeah.
a vertical takeoff like that. So in theory it was the forerunner to space travel and land on the moon and whatnot. Hence the reason the Americans nicked all the German scientists, didn't they? Hey. There's not much to say really. It's it's a hugely visual thing, obviously. Blimey.
fut un épisode marquant de la lutte entre l'ONU et la cuirasse. En l'occurrence, entre la bombe Cowboy de 6 tonnes et le béton.
We should be right. Camera work in here. Oh, the car up there, look. I don't know if it'll pick that up. The car up there. Look at that. My God. My good God. Look at the reflection in the water. I hope the camera's picking it up. I fear it's probably not, because it is quite dark down there. But you can see the whole thing reflected in the water. It's getting up there because there's plenty of light. And that presumably is the door that would have opened to fire looking.
Yeah, you can see
There we go, look.
simulation.
Hier bevindt u zich in het hart van de bunker van Iedereen. De geweldige deur die u zo weer doorging, sloot de toegang tot de schoorbouw. A lieu le premier tir réussi.
Dans le bunker déclare une fusée réunie pour la première fois de l'humanité, deux points de la Terre par un arc qui passe.
So above me we have the V1, which I believe was nicknamed the Doodlebug at the time during the Second World War. Started flying over London in 1944. Now, my family lived in Hertfordshire, just outside London, and I'm pretty sure, and Auntie Susan will correct me on this, I'm sure. My father was born in 1942, so he was born during the Second World War, and I'm fairly sure I can remember him saying about being in the wire cage underneath the kitchen table, the wooden kitchen table, when the V1 Doodlebugs came over. And the way they worked was that they would have a certain amount of fuel in, which was timed so that when they reached London they'd run out of fuel. So whilst you could hear the engine running, you knew you were safe as it came over in the sky. But when it went silent, that's when the danger started. And I'm pretty sure I can remember him saying about that. Anyway, there's a little personal sideline there for you. Look, it's Fritz the cat again. He's following us. A small animal interlude. Do you notice how good I was there? Because I could have said a small pussy interlude, but I'm not going to say that. Okay. Anyway, Ant, as we cross the famous Bailey Bridge, which are, I think, a British invention to
no idea.
get over, you know, canals and stuff like that, where the Germans, retreating Germans, have blown the bridges up and stuff like that. So, what are your thoughts, Ant, as a parting?
Impressive, certainly immersive. You feel the history.
Yeah.
Again, can't you?
Yeah.
Very much so.
And moving to think.
Very moving.
Back to,
Yeah,
you know,
that's a good word.
the thought of turning up in the cattle truck, basically.
Yeah.
And then being slave labour here,
Yeah.
possibly dying here.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Anyway, hope you enjoyed that as much as we did. We'll see you soon. Morning, ladies and gentlemen. You join us on this beautiful morning, or at least it would be if we were going a different direction. We are currently queued to board the Eurotunnel train. Bulgarian residency cards seem to work a treat with the French authorities, given that I don't know whether we're actually, without them we've stayed more than 90 days or not, to be honest, but we did.
I don't know. I wrote all the dates down. But
We offered, and nice lady said yes, I need to see them, thank you very much, and there was no problem whatsoever, so that's all cool. Looks as though we're moving. So I just want to get this straight in my head. In Bulgaria we were 2 hours ahead of London time, right? So that was Ant nodding, by the way, in case you couldn't hear that on the camera. And then when we crossed the border from Bulgaria into Serbia, we gained an hour, because they were only an hour ahead of London time. It's just nodded again. And now we're going to have to bloody move, look.
yeah.
Yeah? And then during the course of travelling across Germany, the clock's changed.
Yep.
So we gained an hour. And now as we get on this train and get off the other side, we're going to arrive before we've left here.
I know, how cool is that?
I don't know, I'm just bloody confused.
Let's go.
Eurotunnel. Hottie. Oh, it's a long way in, she said. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else. It's now Saturday. We are down at our local
Seashore.
beach. Seashore, I suppose.
Yeah.
Beach, seashore, I don't know what you call it. It's very grey, but the sea is nice and calm out there, so that's all right. Yeah, it's Saturday, so you should, in theory, be watching this tomorrow on Sunday. And we arrived back on Thursday. This Thursday just gone, we're back in the UK. So we want to thank you sincerely, and I do mean this, for watching all our videos and keeping up with us. You know, it's great, and especially those that have commented.
Yeah, no, that's lovely.
And
That's what we really enjoy.
We don't get masses of comments. They're always good quality. Some really interesting comments recently, the last few videos, with the Second World War stuff and that kind of thing. Anyway, I'm starting to rabbit. We are now going to take a break from YouTube because we are obviously back in the UK, and we will say that again. If anything interesting does crop up, which it may or may not do,
obviously, yeah, we will keep you posted.
we'll keep you posted as to what's going on. We're now back in the UK until probably the beginning of April.
Yeah.
When we shall start our journey back to Bulgaria.
But you'll be the first to know.
Yes, absolutely. Anyway, once again, thank you so much for watching the videos.
We're counting down already.
Yeah.
You've got to get your new diary up.
Yeah, I'm crossing the days off already for the next 5 months.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Yeah, it's great. I'd like to say it's great to be home, but I can't lie to you. And is this really home? Is it home?
I'm undecided now.
Yeah.
Friends and family.
Yeah.
But
you know, they say
home is where the heart is, don't
they do say home is where the heart is. You knew I was going to say that, didn't you?
Yeah.
And I think, to be honest, our hearts now lie in Bulgaria. But there you go. Anyway, thank you very much, and we'll see you all soon. Hopefully. Do skoro, as they would say. Not in the UK.
Oh yeah, they do. Not in the UK.
Not in the UK. Do skoro. Bye bye.
Bye.